Hey everybody, Tommy Kraft here, writer, director, executive producer of Star Trek Horizon, and I'm bringing you the 9th video blog. Now, we've just officially passed 1 million views on our trailer, which is fantastic. And I can't thank you all enough for watching, sharing, commenting, etc. It's really helping to make this possible. And with this passage of 1 million views, I figured it was a good time to get back on the video blog bandwagon. I know it's been a while, and the reason for that is I tend to just get in this mode where I work and I work and I work, and I basically just don't come up for air, and I forget that I have to update everybody. Or I don't always actually forget either. I just think, well, I'll do that when I'm done, and then it's 4 in the morning and I can barely see straight. But here we are now, and the question, of course, is what is the first order of business? Well, I first want to address a lot of the concerns that the fans have had about the story or the direction of the film, and it's hard to get a full glimpse from a 2-minute trailer of a 2-hour movie. And because of that, here's the big announcement. Well, actually, it's already been announced, but who cares? We will be doing another trailer to hold you all over until release and to showcase some of the other major aspects of the story. A lot of people are concerned that the film is all war, war, war all the time, all shooting, all guns, and it's not. At least I don't think it is, and that's not the way I wrote it. There is a good amount of exploration, both of other worlds and also of just the issues that this story brings up in terms of war and how we approach that. It's there. I intentionally wrote the story in this manner so that it's not shooting all the time. But with that little announcement out of the way, what are we actually up to? Well, I'm also releasing alongside of this a new video tutorial, much like the last 1-hour tutorial I did. So for anybody who's interested in an in-depth look at the post-production and production process on this film can check that out. They can check out the first one I did and also the second one that I'm uploading, where I'm covering basically some of the topics that I wanted to cover the first time, but it was just running way too long. And what I'm going to do in this video blog as well is I just want to show you guys a little bit of the process we go through to get a shot and how it starts from conception and how it goes to final shot. Now, the thing to keep in mind here is just how long this process is. We often start with hours upon hours of just building the basic animation of a shot before anything else happens. And then once that is done, we'll do what is called a viewport preview of the shot so we can see it in real time. And this is basically where the software will output a video file of its viewport of the animation, but it's not a render. So it looks terrible, but you can see if the animation will look more or less like what you want. And then after that, we do control renders, which take a little bit longer, but they're very low resolution renders of the scene with everything more or less in place. And once we understand how that looks, once it gets to the place where we want it, we can then do the full resolution render, which sometimes can take upwards of 100 hours for one shot. And a shot, for example, can be 3 or 4 seconds and take 100 hours to render. And then after that, it's all into After Effects for compositing, where we take render passes, which is where the software renders out a video file essentially for each element of the scene. It renders out the lighting, the shadows, the reflections, and then we composite them all back together in After Effects. And so this is a very lengthy process, and I'm hoping that this will help people understand why the film is taking longer than I would certainly like to get it done, because we've been done shooting for a while, and it's just a lot of work. And in order to get it done in a very good quality to the point of something we can be proud of, I want to take the time to do it right. And it's frustrating at times when you have to wait so long just for a shot to render out, and then it's not even really done at that point. But it is a very rewarding experience in the end, and I think you all will be quite happy with the results. And other than that, I've also started working on the music for scenes that we have finished. And the reason I'm starting on the music is because it's sometimes nice to switch things up a bit so that it's not the same process all the time. And it's been quite fun actually to get started on the music process. And it's really cool actually to see this all coming together with VFX and music and sound and what have you. And actually, what you're hearing or what you will hear is a little clip from the music that I've been working on for one of the battle scenes in the film. But I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope you'll stay tuned until next time, and certainly until our next trailer, which I want to have out within the next month or two. And I know that we're vastly missing our deadline of winter. I originally wanted December of 2014 for release, and that was overly ambitious, to say the least. But the plus side is you guys will get an even better movie for it. And I will certainly keep you all posted in the process. And when I have an official release date, I will be sure to let you all know. You can be certain that it'll be worldwide news. It'll be the shot heard around the world. And with that, that is the end of this video blog. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. And if you're interested, be sure to check out the longer, more in-depth video tutorial that I've posted alongside of this on the continuation of explaining the VFX pipeline. Until next time, I'm Tommy Kraft. Live long and prosper.